Watch Symposium. I'm Austin. Happy New Year. Here in Japan, it's 12:15 in the afternoon, New Year's Day. In the States, not quite. On the East Coast right now, it's 10:15 p.m. But things have changed here. The price rise for Rolex watches has happened here in Japan. I'm here to report on it. If you've seen my video yesterday, you know that I was told some information about the States, 4% in the States. But of course, there were the rumors of the hot models going up by more. Well, here's what's happening, at least in Japan. It depends on the model. I've got a lot of examples for you. This will be fun. Sit back. All right, so first we're going to start out with the first model I checked out, what I like, the GMT, the BLNR, the BLRO. And I'm going to give you the prices in yen and the change, but we'll talk USD as well, so don't worry. All right, so the GMT Master 2 was 1,072,500 yen. It has gone up now to 1,189,100 yen. All right, so that's an increase by 116,600 yen. What is that in USD? Well, that's $1,013.31. So a little north of 1,000 USD. That's an increase of 10.87%. Okay, just round it up to 11%. Now, it's clear to me that when they changed the prices here in Japan, they didn't do it by percent. They did it by even numbers and by just putting on an increase in the price. And I'll tell you, I know that because if you look at the white gold Daytona, well, that has, I'm going to spare you the prices, okay? Just because it takes time to read, and for a lot of people, the yen doesn't mean a lot, but you'll see the prices in the, the pictures that I have here. But that only increased by 2.4%, which is 116,600 yen, and that is the very same price increase of that steel GMT, which again was a little bit north of $1,000, 1,013. Okay, so that's really interesting. I mean, that's like a nearly $50,000 watch, but it's gone up just the same amount as the steel GMT. All right, so I think we can see here that it really depends on the model, and the steel sports models are the ones that are going for 10-11% more. But again, they didn't do it here in Japan by percent. They just tacked on a kind of a nice round number, to be honest, okay, to each model. All right, so just a few more. The Air King, all right, so that was going for 711,700 yen, and that increased to 793,100 yen. Okay, maybe I'll dispense with these yen prices. I know it doesn't mean a lot to you. In fact, we will. Going forward, I'm not even going to tell you the current price. I'll just tell you how much it went up by. That's going to be easier for everybody. So 81,400 yen. Okay, so that's an increase of $707.41. So that's 11.43% for the Air King. All right, when you get to the steel Daytona, I've already talked about the white gold Daytona with the meteorite dial. Okay, that only, again, went up by 2.4%. The steel Daytonas have gone up by 10.42%. Okay, so they've increased in USD 1,319 USD. So far, it's interesting. I mean, percentage-wise, the Air King has the greatest increase. But again, they're just tacking on a price. I'm looking at the percent, but I think they looked at it and was like, yeah, let's just up it by this much. Okay, the steel Datejust, all right, those didn't increase by much, only 2.96%. Let's just call it 3%. The increase on a smooth bezeled oyster braceleted steel Datejust 36 millimeter is 23,100 yen, and that's $200.75. So just an increase of $200 for that steel, pretty much cheapest of the cheap 36 millimeter Datejust. Okay, OPs. Now this is interesting. So they've gone up as well. The OP 36 millimeter has gone up by 3.74%. The 41 millimeter has gone up by 3.54%. So the 36 has actually gone up more. And again, that's because they just tacked on an increase of 23,100 yen for both pieces. $200.75, the exact same amount they increased the steel Datejust by, all right? A few more for you. All right, so two-tone. Now, two-tone should have increased the least, and I guess it pretty much did. An increase, and we're talking about a two-tone 36 millimeter Datejust, oyster bracelet, smooth bezel, so sort of the cheapest two-tone 36 millimeter Datejust configuration, and that increased by 2.90%, and that's in yen, an increase of 35,000 yen, which in USD is $304.17. So that's that. All right, so we'll end on the subs, and this is kind of interesting. Percent-wise, the biggest increase that I could find, and I haven't gone through everything in the catalog, seems to be the Cermet. That's gone up by 11%, all right? So it was 1,060,400 yen, and it increased. Now it's going for 1,177,000 yen. That's an increase of 116,600 yen, which is $1,013.31, and that's the exact same amount that the GMT increased by and the white gold Daytona increased by. So we'll end on this one, the no date sub. So that was going for 897,600 yen. That's increased to 990,000 yen. That's an increase of 10.29%. But again, they looked at it and they thought, we'll just tack on 92,400 yen, and that's 803 USD. So there you go, guys. The increase wasn't the same across the board. It depended on the model, and of course, it's the steel models that increased the most. If you wanted to buy a steel GMT, sub, Cermet, steel Daytona, then this hurts. If you had your sights set on a white gold piece, one of these $50,000 Daytonas, really this increase is really not that much percentage-wise, so not a big deal. But for the people who had their sights set on subs, Daytonas, GMTs, this hurts. All right, $1,000. That's a lot. I was hoping for 4%. Now, this could be different in the States. I can't wait to see what happens in the States and if it's across the board 4% like I was told, or if, like Japan, it depends on the models, all right? So one other thing, Milgauss is still here, Air King is still here, and the Oyster Perpetual 36 and 41 Tiffany dial still in the catalog here in Japan. Guys, that's the big news here. Price increases across the board, but not uniformly so. Let me know what you think. Take care. Thanks for watching. The GMT's gone up by $1,000. Can't believe it. All right, take care. Have a great new year.